This is why credit card issuers do not want you using ChatGPT. This is part 3 of our series of banned ChatGPT prompts. Please note, these are not banned. We just use that to kind of get attention, but they should be, because they're sort of giving so much information they feel like they could be illegal. So credit card debt. How many of you have lots of credit card debt or high interest credit card debt? I'm just as guilty of that as anybody. I used ChatGPT or AI to help me basically get rid of all of that. So I'm going to show you how I did that real quick. And because we use these tools in business for our marketing, I just want to provide some authoritative content out there to you guys to help even in your personal life. So our company is Design Thumbprint. We're in the middle of America, Oklahoma City. We service the nation. If you ever need some marketing help or help with AI tools, hit us up. But I'm going to give you a couple of prompts that can really, really help you negotiate with your credit card companies to lower your APR or do some settlements. There's other things that you can use on here as well. But let's just go through 2 of them real quick, okay? So I started my company 10 years ago on credit card, and we're up to the point where we run millions of dollars in credit card payments every single year because of the amount of ads that we run for clients, different things. The credit card company I started with initially had a high APR, and I just had been using it forever. And I finally negotiated that settlement down because I got some leverage here. But let me give you this first prompt. Write a negotiation email to cut my balance by 50% if I pay a lump sum today. Say that again. Write a negotiation email to cut my balance by 50% if I pay a lump sum today. This took 17 seconds to give some information back. So here's what it comes back with. Subject options. This is an email again. Pick one. And yours might look different when you put that same prompt in, but it gives you some options as a subject line that they're going to pay attention to. Email body. I'll just read a little bit of this. Hi, blank. I'm reaching out regarding my account ending in blank due to aka brief hardship, income loss, medical expenses, whatever. I can resolve this today with a lump sum payment of 50% of the current balance in exchange for closing the account as settled in full and waiving any remaining interest/fees. If acceptable, please reply with written confirmation on your letterhead. FYI, I did this exact did this exact script to our credit card company to settle and basically open lower APR credit cards. So it just really took that headache off of my shoulders. FYI, none of this is going to affect your credit as well. Total settlement amount, payment due today upon receipt of confirmation. Account will be reported to a credit bureau as settled in full. No further collection activity or balance will remain after payment. There's more information on here. Use one of these scripts. Send that email. Now I'm going to show you real quick, and they even give you some additional quick tips on what you're inserting up here. So it's really good. You can have them do more if you want. I'll do it one more time. Write a negotiation email to cut my balance by 50% if I pay a lump sum today. Prompt number 2. Create a step-by-step plan. Let me highlight this for you. Create a step-by-step plan to ask for a lower APR on my Chase card. Chase is who I use right here where I put Chase. Insert the name of the card that you guys are inquiring about. This gave me a 10-step playbook. So a negotiating playbook with that credit card company from prepping, finding out exactly what your current APR that you're paying is, what your balance is, how does your payment history look, so that you kind of have that leverage when you have that first phone call. Competing offers. So the other thing is there's a lot of credit cards out there that will allow you to roll over a credit card balance into like a 0% APR for 12 to 18 months. Use that as your leverage. You guys are charging me 18 to 25% here. I've got options to move that over here. So then when you get to step 3 here, it actually gives you a script when you make that phone call. Hi, I've been a customer since whatever year, never missed a payment, use the card for this. Current APR is this. Credit rate is fine. If a permanent reduction isn't available, may have to roll that over, but go through this entire thing. They even give you prompts here as, let's say they say no. Here's how you respond to that. Negotiation levers, all the way through the point of following through till this is taken care of for you and lowering your APR. I went from a terrible APR of like 18 to 24%, somewhere in that range, to getting that down to like 5% just by doing this. So in the overall scheme of things for our company, this was like tens upon tens of thousands of dollars that they saved by just using this tool. So just wanted to show you guys real quick how, again, we use these tools all day, every day for marketing purposes. That's what our company is. I want to create some authoritative content to help anybody out there personally because of how much we know and to utilize these tools, how much we know what prompts to put in, that kind of a thing. So again, people struggling with credit card debt, take a look at ChatGPT, write out those simple prompts right there. There's others out there as well. You can even Google some of that stuff. AI might even come back with some additional prompts for you, but these are ones that I personally used to save tons and tons of money, and just wanted to give you guys a little bit of context as to how you can do that for yourself. So that's this week's banned ChatGPT prompts. We'll see you on the next one.